As soon as I get home, I will send the plane ticket. The money I transferred to her when she was in the island. Although I told her that it was my wedding gift to her, she did not know that I had a plan. I have all the receipts. Madame Rowe said she will be back in my house this week. Dean, I fell in love with you the day I met you. You belong to me and no one else. My plan will succeed.
Meanwhile in Connecticut.
Ma, meet my beautiful wife Adim. Deem, meet my mother Bertha Contoni. I have to leave you two to get to know each other. I have to make a quick phone call.
Nice to meet you, Mrs. Contoni.
Deem, can I get my phone?
You need the phone now?
Yes, Deem. I have to make a quick call and you and Ma can get to know each other.
Okay. Can I get your phone back right after? I have a few more calls to make.
Of course. It just have one bar. I have to turn it off and put it to charge.
Jeff's mother welcomed Adim.
I can see why my son is taken with you. You are very beautiful. You also have a kindness about you. I'm sure my son told you that I would have preferred a girl from our culture. I have nothing against you. I just thought they would understand each other better. I must say, despite my reservation, I cannot help it. I really like you and it's not just your beauty. I never thought that I would be saying this, but welcome to the family.
I too was reserved about what you would think of me. Thank you for this welcome. Can I give you a hug?
Yes, of course. Deem, you can call me Ma Bertha.
Thank you so much, Ma Bertha, for the warm welcome. Jeff returned from his phone call.
Good, I see you both are getting along. This makes me very happy.
Son, I must say you were right about her. You must be hungry. I will go prepare something for you to eat, dear. Jeffrey, can I speak with you for a minute?
Of course, Ma. Deem, I'll be right back.
Son, I am really shocked at myself. I do like her. I feel a bit bad, son, that I did not make anything for her. I'll make something now.
Thanks, Ma. I told you. Anyway, let me go back to her.
Back in Georgia.
Good, I've sent it. You know what? I should send the pictures again. Also, I should call my sister to let her know that my fiancé is here.
William called his sister Evelyn.
Hi, William. How are you? Have not heard from you for a while. When you told me about that girl from the island and I told you that she was too young and that there are some wonderful single sisters at our church, you did not want to hear about that.
Evelyn, I called to let you know that she is here and we are together. I will bring her to meet you next week.
I don't understand. What about her husband? He hung up on me. I will call him back the moment I leave work.
Back in Connecticut.
My ma is preparing something for you to eat. Let me show you to our room.
Okay, it will give me a chance to change. Jeff showed Adim to their room. Jeff, this is so beautiful. Roses on the bed. I love it.
I try. I am so glad you like it, Dean. I'll leave you to freshen up.
Okay. Adim was glad for the opportunity to be by herself, to think of what to do about William. She decided to call her sisters, Charmaine and Sharon, to tell them what William did. They were very shocked. They told Adim not to contact William, block his number from Jeff's phone, and to tell Jeff everything. Adim told them that she could not tell Jeff, he would not understand. They tried to encourage Adim to tell Jeff the truth, but she thought it was a bad idea. That night, Adim saw herself in a dream, and every door she opened, she was faced with darkness and she could not escape. Then she heard 1 Peter 5:7-8 and Ephesians 4:27. Adim was very shaken by the dream. Oh God, that was a horrible dream. It was so real. Why, everywhere I go, I kept running into darkness. Oh, I must write down those scriptures. I don't even have a Bible. Jeff. Oh, he is not here. He must have gotten up early. Downstairs earlier.
She lied to me, Ma, about everything. How can I trust her again? I am so very upset. Everything is a lie. Everything!
Jeffrey, calm down, and tell me again. What do you mean that she came 4 days ago and not yesterday? What was she doing in that man's house before she come to you?
Ma, I don't want to see her. I don't know what to do with her. I have to take a walk. This is too much.
I will go see if she is up. I will talk to her. I will get some explanation from her.
Meanwhile in Canada, Adim's big sister Marie woke up with an uneasy feeling, and so she called their other sister to find out if she heard from Adim.
Charmaine, it's me. Have anyone spoken to Deem today? I woke up with a very uneasy feeling about her. I told you guys that she should have not stopped in Georgia. She should have gone straight to her husband.
No sis, I have not spoken to her today, but maybe you could call Mom or Sharon and see if they heard from her. You are right, you know your feelings. She should not have stopped in Georgia.
We should pray for Deem, Charmaine.
Okay, sis. Go ahead and I will be in agreement with you. I will try and call Jeff's phone once we finish praying. Meanwhile back in Georgia.
Stayed up that night waiting for Deem's call but nothing. Let me go get a coffee. I will resend everything several times. I know men. He cannot bear to know that she was with me before. She goes straight to him. He is going to think she slept with me. The things that I made her kept from him will sink their relationship. He will never trust her. She will be back in Georgia soon. She has nowhere else to go, with no family. She will reach out to me.
Bertha went to knock on Deem's door. Why is Jeff knocking on the door? Come in. Oh, it's you, my Bertha. Good morning.
It's afternoon.
Afternoon. I was more tired than I thought. I had a very terrible dream. Where is Jeff?
He went for a walk. I would like to talk to you, Deem. Can you dress up and come down?
Of course. Is everything okay, my Bertha?
I'll wait for you in the lounge, Deem.
Okay, be right there. Jeff wanted us to go some places today, so I am going to take a shower and dress in the clothes I'm going to wear.
Okay, dear.
What can she say to me? The money, plane ticket, restaurant with that man. How could she? What kind of woman did I marry and brought to this country? I can't even look at her.
There you are. Have a seat, Deem. I brought you some coffee and a sandwich. You can eat while we talk.
Ma Bertha, I am sensing that something is wrong. Can you please talk to me?
Deem, who is William?
William.
Yes, Deem, who is William?
Deem heart sank. She thought William must have called or sent more pictures.
Deem, who is William? Jeff forget his phone. Anyway, whoever it is we will call back.
William is a family friend whom I know for about 5 years. I met him when he came to the island. He was a guest in the hotel where I was working, that he visited 3 times a year.
I see. Is it true that you came to this country 5 days ago? You were in Georgia at his place. You went out with him to restaurants and you left his place to come here to my son, your husband?
Yes, it's true.
What? Are you having an affair with that man?
Absolutely not. No, ma Bertha.
Then why did you go to his place before you came here, and why did you lie to my son?
I can explain.
Go ahead. I'm waiting.
Deem told ma Bertha the truth about everything. How she felt a compassion for William, how when 3 years ago William helped her family in the island after a storm and their home got damaged. Deem told ma Bertha that it was just compassion, nothing more. She told ma Bertha that when William asked her to stop by just for memory, she naively believed him and thought that was the least that she could do for his kindness towards her and her family back home. That she genuinely thought that when he gave his blessings to her and Jeff, she thought that he was genuine.
You know, Deem, where I am from, we do not do such things. You should have been honest with my son. Strange enough, I believe you. Jeff, on the other hand, I do not know how you will get past this with him. I think he feels a great shame, because when I was skeptical about you, he defended you. I know my son and I do not think he can get past this. You should have been honest with him. He has a best friend. This is the same friend that he listened to when I was against the both of you. He is a believer in Jesus Christ. Let's hope that Jeff will talk to him. I know that he did not tell that you were here yet, because he wanted to surprise him by bringing you to their home.
Thank you so much, ma Bertha. It means the world to me that you believe me. Back in Georgia, Evelyn decided to stop at her brother William to surprise him, instead of calling.
be at my door. I am not expecting anyone. Evelyn, this is a surprise.
I thought instead of calling I just take my chance and stop by to see you were home. Where is she?
Where's who?
You said that she was here with you and that you would bring her to see me. What's her name from the island?
She is at her husband, but she will be back in a few days.
I don't understand, William. You know God will judge those who break up a marriage.
I am not breaking up anything. I knew her first, Evelyn. She chose that loser, who can't even take good care of her. She belongs with me.
My God, William. I think that you are obsessed with her. I told you about those wonderful sisters in my church and they are godly and single. Instead you were fixated on a married woman, a very, very young one at that, who could be your daughter. This is not going to end well. This is not good, William.
Get out of my house with your negativity. I did not invite you here. Get out.
Back in Connecticut, Jeff returned home.
Hello, son.
Ma, can you give Deem and I a minute?
Son, I spoke to her and she explained and I believed her.
So you now manipulate my mother like you tried to do with me. It will not work. To be honest with you, I cannot stand to look at you, but I just want to hear from your mouth what you have to say. What's your explanation?
Jeff, you have it all wrong. I am so sorry. I did not tell you everything. My sister warned me and told me to be honest with you. They even told me that it was not a good idea to stop off in Georgia, but I felt sorry for him, Jeff. Deem told Jeff everything that happened from the island to when she arrived in the U.S. However, it made Jeff more angry. Jeff asked,
Deem, what is it about this man that caused you to lie to me to please him? You expect me to believe that it was all innocent on your part. I am not a fool, Deem. We were together last night, and to think you hopped out of his bed into mine, it makes me sick. What kind of woman did I marry? I should get my head examined.
I swear to you, Jeff, nothing happened. I told you the truth. Please believe me. I am sorry I hid things from you and I understand why it is hard to believe, but Jeff, honey, I am telling you the truth.
Deem, this man have my number, sending me all kind of things, boasting, showing off his romance with you. Do you know what that is doing to me? You know what? I can't do this. You have to leave.
Leave? Leave and go where, Jeff? I have no family here. I have no money.
I don't care. You should have talked about that, Deem. I can never trust you again. I want you gone today, Deem. You make a fool of me.
Jeff, please, I beg you, don't do this. Please, Jeff. I am sorry. It was an innocent lie. Nothing happened. Jeff walked out as Deem was begging and pleading. He would not budge. Jeff's mom came in and tried to console Deem. Deem told her, I do not know anyone in this country except you guys and William. If I leave here, I have to go back to William for help. I don't know what to do. I'll go pack my things.
I will try to talk to him again, Deem. Jeff, I think she is telling the truth.
Ma, she manipulated you. I want her gone. Tell her I will buy her ticket back to Georgia.
Jeffrey, you are acting too hasty.
I have to. I cannot bear to look at her. I'll buy her ticket. Ask her where to.
Deem told Bertha that Jeff can buy her ticket back to Georgia.
See, what did I tell you?
Jeffrey, she has nowhere to go.
Meanwhile, Deem's sister Charmaine kept calling, and finally Jeff picked up and handed Deem the phone. Deem had returned to the lounge with her bags packed. Deem, we've been trying to call you all day. Marie woke up with a very uneasy feeling about you and we have been trying to call you. It's over, Charmaine, it's over. I should have listened to you guys and tell Jeff the truth. It's over. Jeff put me out. What? Oh my God, Deem, this is really bad. What are you going to do? I have nowhere to go. It's not like I can just turn around and come back home. I'm going back to Georgia to William. I don't know what else to do. Charmaine begged Deem not to go back to Georgia, and then she linked the other family members who begged Deem not to return to Georgia to William's place, but Deem was determined. Bertha convinced Jeff to let Deem stay the night. That night Deem asked her sisters to contact William, not to tell him anything about the situation, about what he did to Deem, but to tell him that Deem is coming back to Georgia to his place. The next day, Deem say bye to Bertha. Jeff was nowhere to be found. Deem was not able to say bye to him. Deem took a cab to the airport and she called Charmaine from the cab with her phone. Bertha gave her the international minutes to use. Charmaine, I am going to make him very sorry for what he did to me. He ruined my life, Charmaine. He took my kindness for weakness and he manipulated me and finished my marriage. If he was the last man on earth, I would never, and I mean never, be with him. He will not have a dollar to his name when I'm finished with him. Deem, please don't go back to Georgia. You know how we are as a family. Do not take a matter into your hands. You will live to regret it. Deem, please leave it in the hands of God. Please listen. Charmaine, I have to go. I have to make a call. Deem called William and told him that she was on her way to the airport. She told William about the time her flight would land. She told William that she was very mad about what he did, and to make it up to her, he would have to pay for her stay in a hotel. She needs some space and time to think about forgiving him.
Gladly, my Deemy. If he was man enough, he would have believed you. He would not have thrown you out. He should have trusted you. I will head to the airport now. I will rather wait than have you waiting. Yes. Madam Rowe, you are worth every dollar I paid you. I am so very happy.
Meanwhile, yes, Marie, so that is what happened today, and that is what Deem is planning to do.
I cannot believe what you are telling me, Charmaine. God, you are so good. You woke me up with this feeling. You knew what the day would bring, God, and where it would lead. Charmaine, please tell Deem that she should not go down this road of revenge. It is a very big mistake. Tell her to leave him in God's hand. The way how she just decided to stop off in Georgia, instead of going straight to her husband, she should have listened, and now she is not listening. She will regret this decision. We have to cry out to God for her. Charmaine, give me her number. I am going to text her these scriptures. I pray to God that she will read them and take heed.
Marie texts Deem. Proverbs 14:1 Every wise woman buildeth her house, but the foolish plucketh it down with her hands. Proverbs 14:12 There is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. 2 Peter 3:17 You therefore, beloved, knowing this beforehand, be on your guard, so that you are not carried away by the error of unprincipled men and fall from your own steadfastness. 1 Peter 5:8 Be sober, be vigilant. Because your adversary the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. The enemy cannot devour everyone. Marie also told Deem to read Ephesians 4:27-32. That night in a dream the Lord also visited Deem again and say these words from Matthew 11:28-30 to her. Come to me, all you who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Thank you for watching. It is our prayer that even one person is changed from this true life account, and that through Redeem's life they will take our Lord's word and come to Him, so that you can recover your life, in order to live freely and lightly. See you soon in Redeemed, Part 3. Bye and have a wonderful day.